No, I'm not busy. I closed shop early today so no one would disturb us. Obviously, I knew you were coming back. Why wouldn't I? Yes, I knew that things wouldn't go so well today either. I told you what you wanted to know, and that's it. They were your type. You would have liked them if things had gone differently. It's no different from any of the other people you've liked either. Every action you take could end up leading you down a different future, you know? Yeah. Anything I say can affect it too. That's why I have to think a lot before I speak. What? No, you don't have to tell me. I know what they said. Uh, well, you do have a smile that could turn heads if you had reasons to show it more, so I agree with them there. And that's why I said it too. I know there's a lot of things that could be said to sweep you right off your feet if they're said by the right person and actually sound original. I've known for a long time that I'm not that person. Best I could do was say those things right before the ones did. It was always going to take that special feeling away from them. Even if it ended in you confronting me, it was well worth it. Are you sure you want to hear the answer to that? Then, yes. I saw that you were going to the last time you came by to hear your future. I'd rather you yell at me than to watch you end up in a bad place. That's a lot of futures I'd have to talk about. It'll cost you a good amount. Sabotage or not, I told you what you wanted to hear. That last person was someone you would have pursued a relationship with. Alright. I could have been more upfront about your future with them, since this one didn't go anywhere. But it's only worth one future vision. You can't have all of them without paying an additional payment. Yeah. So, which one would you prefer? Are you sure? I just thought you would have wanted some details or proof that it didn't work out for you. What's the point of knowing what you would have lost if you'll never get to see that future to begin with? Huh? What do you want to see then? What? Why would you want to fix things with them? There's way too many factors to get the perfect future with them. You'd be paying me for the rest of your life to find out. Is it really that worth it? No, you don't have to pay me to stop meddling in your business. But I'm sorry for that. And I'm not trying to swindle you. If anything, I wish you wouldn't come back to ask me about any future people you'll meet and fall in love with. The thing is, that's the only reason you have to come here. The only other service I have to provide is someone to talk to. That one's free of charge, you know? See, if that's not even enough to keep you around, then what else do I even have to offer? Yeah, and those compliments aren't even mine to begin with. I'm just giving you someone else's gifts before they can give them to you. Just because I agree with what your crushes say about you, doesn't mean that's how I'd say it. There's only so many ways that I can tell you that your smile that could turn heads if you had reasons to show it more. At least in ways that you'd like. That's why I used their words and not my own. Well, if you want to give me a sec, then I can think of a way. Bear with me then. Maybe... no, I'm still thinking. How about this? I know you don't smile a lot because you know what your smile is worth. You'd lose all of your wealth if you gave away something worth so much to just anyone. Not my best, but at least you're willing to give up a fraction of your emotional wealth to me. I always love seeing you smile. Where do you think I got that line from? Yeah, if I were you, I'd probably think the same thing. I haven't really given you a good reason to think that I can come up with stuff on my own. But I promise that that time I did. Well, sort of. I might have cheated a little bit. It's a little difficult to come up with something on the spot, so I looked into some futures based on the lines that came to mind right now, and this is the one that made you smile the most. I promise you, the others were so bad you ended up walking out on me. Well, if you gave me some more time, I could have come up with something better and more impressive. Or maybe not. If I had all the time in the world to come up with the perfect words for every scenario, I would stress myself out. I've just been taking things one step at a time. It's a lot easier that way, but probably equally as stressful, if I'm being honest. I guess I feel stupid for not utilizing my power for more personal gain. I mean, if I can see any future I want, why do I keep messing up all the time, you know? It's not really that hard to tell what I want. For starters, my perfect future would start off by you no longer coming to visit me to ask me who the next person you like will be, or what you need to do to have your happy ending. And then maybe talking about things other than your future. But if it makes you happy to know, maybe it's not a perfect future for me after all. I really do love your smile, so whatever lets me see that the most often. Even knowing what I've done, would you really want to hear about your future from me again? Yeah? I want to make you happy, so I'll do it. I just need to ask so I know what to look for. What does a perfect future look like for you? That's not funny. What changed? What made you decide that now? Please don't tell me this is about feeling sorry for me or anything like that. It's bad enough that I compared myself to those people from your future. I don't want to feel like I'm less than them, or just some afterthought. I don't want to feel like I've been strung along and made jealous for your entertainment. And I also don't think it would be fair to them if you were just using them for that. Should have made up your mind sooner then, or at least given me some sort of heads up so I could come up with something to say to you. I didn't really think much about how you'd ask me out. I've been tied up wondering how I'd ask you, actually. Wait. You'd have to give me a lot more time to figure that out. Asking you out on a date on one thing, a kiss, is... That takes a lot more time to build up to. That's great and all that you're ready, but I don't think I am. At least give me a sec to figure out how to do it. I swear I probably mess up in a lot of these futures. No, gosh, no. Oh, these are really bad. I'm trying. It'll take a while. Some of these are nice, but not perfect. Are you sure? I thought perfection was your go-to. Well, you've never asked me for a second best before. Yeah, I mean, I can't say anything I've done is ever perfect, but I must be doing something right if you like me enough. Okay, I've got one I like. Just give me a minute. I'm not emotionally ready. Okay. Yes, that's what I did in the future I like the best. Yeah, and then I think you... Yeah, you did that. That's why I went with it. I kind of like you taking the initiative and deciding where we go from here. I wouldn't mind not thinking about how my future will go for once. And, well, I think I've seen enough of them now to trust whatever choice you will make. You know? I think whatever choice you make will be a good one. Yeah,